I'm out here on this bright sunny day to review these Altura Photo ND filters. Now I've been using these for a while and they're a big trick with vloggers. For those of you who like depth of field, you're gonna love this. So let's get right into it. Now the purpose of an ND filter generally is so that you can turn your f-stop down, and it makes it a lot easier to get a bokeh effect or a depth of field effect in your shots. Right now the f-stop on this camera is 14. It's a really bright sunny day. I'm probably even a little too bright. We'll see what happens when I look at it in post. But I'm not going to touch any of this stuff up or add any filters or LUTs or anything to the footage. I wanted to film on a bright sunny day like today so I could share with you exactly what each of these filters does. Now if you look, it's a nice little package. There are 3 filters in this package. There's an ND4, an ND6, and an ND8. Each of those is darker. Why do I use a package like this Altura with 3 different ND filters instead of getting one of the auto adjustment ones? Well, as a vlogger, I use a lot of wide angle lenses, and if you use the adjustable ones, a lot of times on those wide angle lenses, you're gonna get vignetting in the corner. And it doesn't mean it doesn't sometimes happen with these, but it happens a lot less often with one of these separate filters for each of the ND settings. Whereas on the adjustable ones, you're gonna get a lot more vignetting. The other thing is you get a much higher quality filter when you're just using the single NDs, and that's another reason why I do it. Now this particular filter set cost me $15. This is a 72 millimeter, but you can get this anywhere from $14 to $17 depending upon the thread size of your camera. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put on an ND4 and we'll show you what the differences look like and all that kind of stuff. So let's get right to it. Now this Altura package actually includes ND filters that are 2, 4, and 8. Not 4, 6, and 8, but 2, 4, and 8. Right now this is the ND2 that's on here. It's enabled me to turn down the f-stop from 14 to 9 and get this picture right here. As you can see now, the lighting hasn't changed. That's why I did it on a day like today. I wanted to make sure that the lighting stayed exactly the same. So what do you think? Don't notice much of a difference? All I did was put the ND filter on and dial down the f-stop a little bit. So in theory, this should look no different than the regular lens on the f-stop 14. Now it's f-stop 9 with the ND2 filter. Let's try the ND4 filter. There we go. This is the ND4 filter. I was able to dial back the f-stop to 6.3 now. So as you can see, the higher the ND filter, the lower that you can set your f-stop on. When you have a lower f-stop, it means that you can get that better depth of field effect that everybody seems to really enjoy. I know I do. So this is the ND4 from Altura. Let's go ahead and check out the ND8 and see what that does for us. This is the ND8. This is the highest filter that is in here. This allows me to dial back the f-stop all the way to 4, which is the lowest for this lens. If you have another lens that'll go down to 2 or something like that, this particular ND filter can be pretty effective. Now you shouldn't really notice any color differences or anything like that between the ND filter and the regular lens. It is just all a matter of darkening up the image to allow you on a bright sunny day to shoot in a lower f-stop. Being able to shoot in a lower f-stop should give you much more of an opportunity to create that depth of field effect. Now what comes in the Altura package? You get your 2, your 4, and your 8 ND filters, nice little pockets for each one. You also get this little wipey to wipe off the lens. It is microfiber, and a little bit of an instruction booklet here, or just mostly a welcome to the package. They're pretty self-explanatory. This package is available for other thread sizes on cameras, and the prices do vary anywhere from $14 all the way up to $17, but it's really cost effective. This is the second one that I've purchased because the first one magically got lost in Tennessee. But I really love these ND filters. I think it's an awesome package. If you're interested in checking them out, the link is going to be in the description. I highly recommend that if you're shooting with a camera and you like that depth of field effect, the bokeh effect, get yourself a set of ND filters. They're a lifesaver, especially for vloggers. and you no longer have to really worry quite so much about having washed out images on really bright sunny days like today. If you like reviews like this or just inspirational or comedy content, consider subscribing to the channel and ring that bell. And hey, if your friends will like this, go ahead and share it with them as well. We could always use more people on the bus. Do me a favor, guys, go out there, find your adventure, have a great day, and I will see you soon.